This is the smallest room in our house. It's about 70 square feet, and for quite a few years it functioned as a really pretty nursery, but we got to a point where Amelia turned 4. We really needed a twin-size bed for her, and in reconfiguring the space and thinking about how it would be most functional, I really had to start from scratch. We sold all the furniture, and then thankfully that money could go towards the new room. We invested in this beautiful loft bed, which totally frees up all the space underneath so that she can play and read and lounge. This room didn't have a closet. It's considered a den in this house, but we built a closet for her that's kind of slim in profile, doesn't take up a lot of space. There's even room for a little tiny mini workspace for her here, and it just really allows her to feel like a big girl and get the most out of this 7 by 10 room.
Such a cute room. She even has her own little desk. So Tamara is here now. Great idea. Because we want to talk a little bit about having those study areas for kids that are elementary age. They actually need that space, even if it's for art. They should have a space to be creative and a space that's their own, which is, maybe away from the kitchen table.
Right, exactly. To kind of minimize clutter that might end up in the dining room or kitchen.
Yes.
Whether it's homework or craft supplies.
Yes.
So I've got 3 different workspaces, all from HomeSense, and they represent different kid stages at different ages.
Lovely.
So this is kind of like the Amelia zone. Like this is your preschooler, your kindergarten kid.
Yeah.
And it is about crafts.
Yeah.
But I will say, I think it's the great age to start teaching them about putting stuff away when they're done using it and being responsible for their area. So you're kind of giving those, they don't have to learn the full KonMari method, but you're still like setting them up for the next stages that are coming. So
you set them up so perfectly because she can reach everything.
Yes.
And that's an important part of it. Like it's never too soon to teach them how to put stuff away.
Right.
Put it away, put it in the basket, put it on the shelf. It doesn't have to be perfectly styled, but get it there.
And then, what we want with kids in general is function and fashion. So we have this super cool dinosaur-shaped bookshelf, but it's highly functional as well. And you can get a lot of books in there, and we have larger storage bins for larger items and maybe markers, and smaller storage containers for their little bitty like googly eyes and pom-poms and stuff like that. And I will say, it's also a great tip for kids' craft supplies to use food storage containers.
Oh, that is smart.
So that's one thing you could stock up on. Sometimes they're not quite as stylish as the other organizational pieces, but very functional.
That's great.
So adorable. What can I say?
The good thing about kids' items as well is that they're also cute that they are decor. Everything can double. Like their dollies can also be decor. The books can also be decor.
Oh my
so
God.
It's nice that you can just, that's adorable.
It's adorable.
Put that up on the shelf and it's great, and she can also play with it.
And they can play with it.
So let's go to this middle area, which I actually want for myself, and I'm 44.
Yeah, I know. And
this is cute.
We've got a Beyonce quote here too for just some extra.
You have the same number of hours in a day as Beyonce, okay? So get her done.
We're setting like strong role models for young girls here.
Yes.
So this is maybe the 9 to 12-year-old workspace, and she needs a little bit more space, a proper desk now, because she's coming home from school with actual homework.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be a huge desk, and I love that this is very stylish and Scandinavian, but there's definitely room here for a laptop. But what's interesting about this stage too is they're really discovering who they are. It's that tween time, like who am I, what's my personality, how can I express myself? So, adding in that layer of personal style, it becomes, important.
Totally, and they have opinions and they have a personal style.
Right.
So what's nice about that is you can sort of, I'm more of the parent that sort of takes over and does it all.
Yes.
But I think at this point you can ask for some opinions, like what shade of purple do you like more? Or give them a little bit of leeway to weigh in.
And that's where all these little desk accessories are great too, or decor pieces that are inexpensive. So even if you as the mom are buying the desk or the little storage cabinet that we have here on wheels, which is very practical.
That's cute.
There's a lot of other pieces that they can help select that are like very affordable and easy, and then it makes them kind of take ownership over it. I love for young girls like some inspirational messages to make them feel good. And then this wall storage too is great. This is $30, and you can put all sorts of things in these
like the
little
file
slots.
folders, those are great.
Yeah, and these are cute too, right? It's just that
very
like
cute
little personality and sizzle, and you're taking advantage of the vertical space there too.
And then that, you know, she can take that to university. It becomes a beer fridge. Just joking. Moving right along. So
God.
this is lovely and a very different look from the other two.
Right. Well, we wanted to show like different styles, you could do something in this style for a younger kid if that's what they like. So we're moving into the high school years. This is for a teenager, and really, you know, we're giving them a bit of a bigger desk and also more storage.
That's right, because they need it.
We found this very unique bookcase that's beautiful and actually just layered the desk in front, which is not something you might think to do. It kind of gives the illusion of one piece when it's really two. But then you have the desk with storage and drawers. You also have storage above, and you have storage below to tuck things.
This is nice.
Very nice. I mean, this could be great as an adult, and they could take this to university as well. But I love, just as they're getting older, we're still giving them cute storage boxes, but the patterns are becoming a little bit more sophisticated for the older, more mature kid.
Yeah, that's lovely.
And I think some of these things are kind of cute. We had a whole debate about, do kids even use textbooks still?
I think so.
Maybe it's all online, but still, we've got their Bluetooth speaker for some music.
I'm just going to show you this because this looks so cute. Like it looks like a little radio, but it's fabric. It's a speaker.
And then we have these fabulous file folders and gorgeous desk chair that really would be nice even in an adult office with the mid-century styling and walnut.
Really nice. You make me want to go back to school again.